Yo, peace, you guys. I wanted to make this little video to kind of show you around the controller in its current form. Keep in mind this is a prototype, it's not how it's gonna look in the end, this is not the final product. But the firmware side of it is almost done basically right now, so I can show you how it works in combination with the software, what's my vision for it, how I want to make it upgradable as a standalone in the future. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'm gonna connect it to my laptop here, but you can of course use it with like an iPad or a phone, whatever. And so when the controller boots up, it's gonna see that it's connected to the eSPi software if you're running the eSPi software on your device. If you want to use it with something else, that's fine, it's still gonna work just like a regular MIDI controller, but you're definitely gonna get the most benefits out of it if you run the eSPi software, because all the info that's on the screen in the app is the same on the screen of the controller, so you can basically not look at your iPad, phone or laptop at all. You can just use it as standalone. The only time you're gonna need to use the device it's connected to is to load some samples, load your project, save your project, things like that. But other than that, when you're making beats, you can just use it as a standalone. No need to look at any screen other than the screen that's on the controller itself. So yeah, whatever button I press, whatever fader I move, whatever menu I enter, it's always going to be the same both on the app and on the controller screen. And it works both ways too, like if I move a fader here, if I open a menu from here, it's always the same, it's always in sync, because the MIDI goes both ways, to and from the controller. So that way you just really don't need to worry about the app at all. You just load your samples onto your pads and then you're good to go. You can just make your beats that way, you know. That's my vision for it anyway. It's basically like a standalone, just the audio outputs and loading your samples, etc. is done through the app, like on your phone, on your iPad or your laptop. So to give you guys an example, like I have my Android phone here, just plug in the controller into my phone, the controller boots up, but since I didn't open the app right now, it's just gonna show eSPi, and right now it's just working as a regular MIDI controller. But as soon as I open the app, it's gonna be detected, it's gonna sync with the app, and then boom, that's it. You can just make beats. And on Android I can even just turn off the screen and the app is gonna still keep running in the background, and don't have to worry about nothing. You can just make beats like it was a standalone. You'd probably want to get like a dongle with a USB port and a headphone jack to like use your headphones or plug it into your speakers, but other than that, like that's pretty much a standalone as long as you have your phone on the side. I'm definitely gonna make the controller upgradable to a full standalone with 8 separate outputs, main stereo out, audio input, SD card slot, headphone jack, analog filters, which by the way I'm probably gonna base off the Akai S950 filter, because in the 90s, in hip hop anyway, nobody was using the filter on the SP, that's that SSM 2044 filter that the other clones use. Well, they used the remake of it, I think, the SSI 2044, but anyway, nobody was using that filter because it was fixed on channel 1 and 2 and just didn't sound right for hip-hop. All the famous filtered bass lines on your favorite SP beats from the boom bap era, they're all filtered through the S950, not on the SP. But I do want you guys' opinion on this, like should I just straight up come out with a standalone, or should I do it like I originally planned on doing it, which is like, as you can see on this prototype, I just have the USB port. But what I'm planning on doing is, when this comes to market, there will be cutouts already for the audio outputs, the SD card, the audio input, etc. They will just not be held, like they will be blocked by a small piece of metal on the inside with some screws. And I would release an upgrade card, which is very easy to install. You just unscrew 8 screws at the bottom of the machine, open it up, screw that in place at the bottom of the controller, like line it up with the audio outputs cut out, etc. And you just unplug one cable that's inside, plug it into the new card, and that's it. You have your standalone upgrade done, basically. So I think that would allow like people who just want to get the controller, just get the controller. Or if you don't want to spend the whole amount at one time, you can just first buy the controller and then buy the upgrade. I think it's just more options, more modularity, basically. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. So about pricing, like there's still quite a few things I need to figure out on that front. I really can't give you guys an accurate price right now, but all I can say for sure is the whole package, including the standalone upgrade, will definitely be much cheaper than any other option that's out right now. So what's next, right? Right now I'm basically done with the firmware of the controller, so I can shift my focus back onto the app, fix the last bugs that remain. And I know that's been a big complaint, which I can't blame you guys. It's true, there's still a few bugs, a few quirks that just make it not as professional as it should be. And I've just been away for too long, didn't update the app for so long, so I'm gonna be focusing on making the app rock solid. And then I need to find a way to make this enclosure. Right now this prototype is just plastic, but I do kind of want to make it metal. I think it would just feel better. But please give me your opinion on that too. Like maybe for the sake of weight, we should keep it plastic. Maybe for the sake of price, although it's probably not going to be that much expensive to make it out of metal. I'm still looking for the right manufacturing process, etc. But it shouldn't be that much more expensive. And yeah, so just refine the enclosure, do the overlay like with all the stuff printed on it, like the real eSPi, the menu numbers, etc. I think that's pretty important. And once all of that is done, that will be pretty much ready to get this out to you guys. Of course, I do not have the funds to like produce them out of pocket, so it will have to be pre-orders basically, which you would need to allow about 2 months, 2 to 3 months for manufacturing and shipping. And yeah, once the pre-orders are done, I just order the PCBs, order all the parts, etc., assemble the whole thing, and ship it out to you guys.